to help you better understand it all. Now Eric Cartman once again will explain how to work with keyframes in the timeline.
We continue our lesson, and let us talk about the time. You certainly know that every second of usual TV movie consists of 25 frames. Similarly, every second of our cartoon is divided into 25 separate pictures. And now, look at the time scale of our timeline. As you remember, we have created a composition for 1 minute. And now we see this whole minute displayed on the scale. It's not very convenient, because in the animation we more often have to work with seconds and the individual frames. In order to see the seconds and frames, you need to stretch the timeline. For this purpose, in the After Effects, assign the plus and minus keys on the top row of the keyboard. Press the plus and you'll see how the timeline begins to stretch. Here we see the 5-second mark, now already 1 second, and now we see the letter F. F is the frame. Just a couple of steps, and here we clearly see every single frame and can't stretch any longer. To compress the timeline, use the minus key. When the timeline is extended, at the bottom of it, as in usual Windows window, appears a slider that allows you to move to the areas of the timeline that are now hidden. You can move along the timeline using arrow keys and page up and page down keys. Pressing page down key, you'll move to the next frame, and page up will move you 1 frame back. And as usual, home and end keys will move you to the beginning and the end of the timeline. Now, when they get used to the scale of time, we'll continue our fish training and we'll teach her to perform your turn.